Solomon!
Greetings YouTube, welcome to 0AD Newbie Rush. I'm Jim Kogan. Welcome to another 4v4 0AD battle. It's mainland medium temperate pop max 200. And this is a bit of a throwback game to early in the new year. So that's how disorganized I've been with my replays lately. But found this one, thought better show it. Let's go through the runners and riders. Here we have, in the sort of pink or fuchsia, playing as the Ptolemies, it's Strumpfit, who I've never seen before. No rating, no idea if that is a Smurf account or not. Strumpfit is playing on the flank as the Ptolemies for Team 1 in the north. Let's have a look. In the blue here we have Dr. Organs playing as the Spartans, a rating of 1938. Dr. Organs, old school player. Mixed popularity, I think. I heard people who rave about his play, but don't like being on his team. Mentioning no names. We'll see how Dr. Organs gets on. No doubt very good player, very capable. Let's see how Dr. Organs gets on in this match. Moving along in the red, we have Dakiras. Now you'll notice we've got Dakara and Dakiras on the same team next to each other. No chance of me cocking that up at all. I'm sure it'll be fine. So Dakiras here in the red, playing as the Persians. Rating of 1916, lots of big hitters in this game. Moving along to round out Team 1. Here we have on the flank in the yellow, Dakara, rating of 1745. Another very good player, perhaps a little underrated, but this was some months ago. That's Team 1. Let's have a look at Team 2. Just checking to make sure nobody's raiding anyone. No deaths or anything. A few players going in for a little bit of cav, but there is a lot of hunt around. Team 2 then, in the orange, down here on the left-hand flank. Weird Jokes. Good friend of the channel. Haven't seen them for a few weeks. We do cover Weird Jokes a fair old bit because he submits a lot of games. I'll tell you now, this isn't one of his games. But Weird Jokes here, playing as the Iberians in the orange. Moving along. Rating of 1884. That may be higher now, I'm not sure. I haven't done many contemporary games. I was still working through this backlog. Everybody's probably either better or worse than they were. But moving along, also playing as the Ptolemies in the light blue or cyan Rezimath. Rating of 1270. Rezimath does not play many 1v1 games, but does play a lot of team games and is a very capable player. Let's move along here in the green. Playing as the Romans, Hercule, currently here rated 1488. I think that should be higher because, like I said, this is an old game. Hercule in the green, and rounding out Team 2, playing as the Kushites, it's Vinmi with a slightly suspect rating of 2036. I suspect they either had a very, very good run where people either threw games or he got some unlikely victories, or that's a spoof rating. But Vinmi is a brilliant player. I've seen him play brilliantly 1 minute and terribly the next. So a sort of a Marmite type player. That'll probably mean nothing to our viewers outside of the UK. It's a love him or hate him type situation, capable of sheer brilliance and utter lunacy. That's Vinmi, and I've no idea. We'll see on the strength of this game if that rating is deserved or not. So let's look at the most obvious statistic that always seems to be important at the beginning. Who is making cav? And at the moment, it is Dakara who has shed loads of cav. They are hunting just north of his base. Not likely to be raided due to the Iberian walls, but this suggests that... oh, what's this? Yeah, that's Vinmi attacking a wall with light cavalry. I think it's scouting that got a little bit out of hand. So just checking where his opponent is. Vinmi, I think, is going to be in the firing line for this cav. I'm pretty sure the first thing we're going to see is an aggressive move at some point is Dakara either sending the cav south to Vinmi or further south to Hercule. who's gone in for Cav as well? Dr. Organs has got 4. Dakaris has got 4. And Vinme himself has got 3 Cav units. And I think they're going to have a bit of a run in over here. That's where Takara is hunting. So already trying to steal this hunt towards the north, the kind of northeast of Vinme's base. And with 7 Cav units, who can blame him? Dr. Organs has also got 7 Cav units. Hercule has got 5. So who hasn't? Strumpfit hasn't gone in for Cav at all. Weird Jokes has lost his cavalry unit. And so has... Oh, it looks like Strumpfit has lost one as well. He's lost something. So there was a little bit of a scout come attack over here. First deaths. It's 1 apiece. Obviously, Weird Jokes has lost all of his lone Cav unit. And presumably that was for taking out 1 unit of Strumpfit. Now, is Weird Jokes also got the Iberian Walls, isn't going in for Cav, so it isn't the steamroller approach that we see with the big Cav rushes. I think he is looking quite conservative, probably fancies based on... I mean, we don't know who Strumpfit is, do we? We just don't know if this is a quality player with a Smurf account or a complete newbie. Doesn't look like a newbie. He's actually leading, or was leading, the population stakes briefly there. At the moment it's Dakara, followed by Dakaris. I'm going to mess that up all the time. Weird Jokes has pulled level in terms of population. Rezimath and Strumpfit and Dakaris have all moved up to 73. Vinme moved up to 77. So they're moving along at an incredible pace. I'm seeing yellow movements over here. Is this still hunting? This looks still like hunting. That's a farm, isn't it? Yes, so this looks like it could be... No, this is more hunting on this side. So how many Cav? Still the 7 Cav for Dakara, 7 for Dr. Organs, 9 now for Hercule, and they are pitched in the middle here. So it could be Hercule is the first person to go out there trying to commit some acts of war. He is gonna take out some of this Cav of Dakara. If he catches up with them, they're heading for the walls. They're heading to safety. So they are clear. Got to shut the gate. Yeah, there goes the gate. Now, is this gonna prompt panic? There's a lot of female citizens over there, 30 of them, but there are 20 Javelineers. That should be enough to frighten these guys away. The women go back inside. The Javelineers have been deployed. The Cav have moved around. It's like poetry in motion, isn't it? They know he's going north, so he's going after Dakaris instead. And this is going to be kills. There are 9 women there. Hasn't got stuck in and run straight into the infantry. So this is either a very elaborate scouting party. I think if they stop for a second, they will start to lose numbers, but they're now being pincered over this side. Hercule hasn't lost anybody yet, but has he gained anything from doing this? He's going to be having to micro this the whole time. Population is respectable, but it's around 85 now. Dakaris, up to 103. That is ridiculous. And top infantry, currently Strumpfit, who is expecting trouble. And they've gone in on the fields. That is the first kill for Hercule. But now leaving himself in the firing line of the CC. Still hasn't lost anything. Any other kills? No. They've stood still. That's not good. They are going to start losing horses now, surely. Oh, they've barely taken a hit. There's one that's looking a bit sick on this side, but there they go. So I don't know if this is more distraction rather than anything else. We're seeing players phasing up now. Dr. Organs has clicked the button, but Vinme is going to be the first to get to phase 2. Also got a lot of Cav of his own. Where is that going? Is that a hunting? Is this an elaborate hunting party as well? It looks like it still is. But that is a lot of Cav. There's 18 of them. That is ridiculous. Vinme, I think it's safe to say, is going in for a Cav. Right. Strumpfit is phasing up. Vinmi is there. Dr. Organs is about to make it. There we go. 8 minutes 2. We're seeing some kills there. What have we got in there? They've found a load of Takeris's cav and they are dead. So not good. Takeris at the moment killed 6, killed 2, lost 6. So not brilliant. But first assault into, well, double assault going on. So Vinmi is doing a bit of a grand tour. He's got 6 kills already, up here 7, and is causing hassle over here. There are still a lot of women in there, but there's a lot of infantry. But at the same time, Takara is raiding the women on Vinmi's base and is getting kills as well. It's 9 apiece between the two, 10. And it's Takara who's getting loads of the kills. Where is Vinmi at the moment? Vinmi is been chased away and decimated from the looks of it. His oh, look at that, he's lost a few. Where's the rest of his cav gone? Because he did have, well, he's got 12 of them. That's only some of them. There's only a few there. Where's the rest? It's disappearing cavalry. And this attack is still kind of ongoing. I don't know if he's waiting to see if anything comes back or he's just waiting for them to come back out. You'd have to say Vinmi hasn't really done this brilliantly. He's got 1 left up here. There are still 10 cav units somewhere. And I don't know where they are. There they are. And they are now, they've come back. So they're coming, there's 8 of them there. They're coming back to... Are they going for another attack, or are they going to... They're coming in this side, are they? This has been totally blocked off, so this is a pretty torturous path. Now, that's good play from Takara. What's happening on the other side? Things getting real over there. We've had our first kind of expansion. This is Strumpet. It's been very aggressive, pushing forward towards Weird Joke's base. Weird Jokes has been expanding at the back of the base. Everybody now either in or heading to phase 2, apart from Takeris. At the top here, still in phase 1. Vinmi is still trying to get through this cul-de-sac here. He's got 1 more kill there. And over here, yeah, Takara still hassling. And 18 kills for Vinmi, but for the loss of 32. Not brilliant. How's everybody else doing? Population-wise, we're seeing Rezimath, who we've not really looked at, pop capped at 139. Vinmi down the bottom of the pile, having taken those losses. And perhaps not focusing really where he should be. But it's Vinmi, you never know what you're going to get. We're going to see a lot of kills here. That was a bit slack from Takara. Left a whole load of citizens out here and lost them all. So very opportunist killer. Still negatively in the kill-death ratio. But there is a mix of infantry and cav here waiting to hassle Vinmi. These guys will have to be defending. I don't think they can win that fight, and I don't think these... Yeah, this is not looking good for Vinmi at all. Lots of pop cap flashing going on here. Dakaris is pop capped at 159. Is he being attacked? He's being attacked by Hercule. So, Hercule has gone in. 8 kills for the loss of 3. So, another raid from Hercule. And we're seeing Dr. Organs moving cav around as well. So, everybody's got cav. This is going to be a nightmare to follow. Who's in the lead? You tell me. Looks like Weird Jokes, by not getting involved in any combat whatsoever, has actually got the biggest population. Everybody's now in phase 2, still apart from Takara. What is... sorry, Takiris. I told you I would do that. What is Takiris' plan here? Not sure. He's pop capped to 167 now. And it's Dr. Organs who's in the lead population-wise. Did not do any raiding. Who's got all the cav? Not Vinmi at the moment. Vinmi still being hassled. Kuhl is hanging out over here. He's got his cav there, 12 of them, and I don't know if they're going after the miners or they're going after... there's 1 lone cav unit there. That thing is going to get taken out. And more infantry coming down. What are they building there? That's another storehouse. So these are guys who are vulnerable. But there are There are quite a lot of them. And they're about to start shooting. Yeah, it's a combined effort, isn't it? It's those horses are a bit shot up. But Vinmi and Hercule working somewhat in tandem at the moment. Another expansion from Strumfit going for two... oh, it's going for walls as well. I don't think this is really going to stop weird jokes. Rezimath is going to phase 3, as is Hercule. At the moment, Hercule and Vinmi kind of fighting off this little force here from Dakara, but they're having to fall back because it's a nasty looking force. Who is getting military upgrades? Only Weird Jokes. He's got the wooden shield upgrade. Okay. Lots of players going to phase 3 now, and finally Dakaris is going to phase 2. Weird Jokes going to phase 3, Hercule going to phase 3, and Rezimath is going to be the first to get there. And there is an expansion. That is Rezimath put in a military colony down right next to this border with Weird Jokes. This will push the purple, fuchsia line back a little. Make this a bit of a dangerous area. Big concentration going through there. Vinmi's on his travels. And is that a tower? Tower and fencing? Yeah. A lot of infantry there. Are they going to finish that tower? Gonna finish the tower, guys? No, they're focusing on gathering wood at this stage. Or are they fighting? This is a bit of a no Vinmi land here. You can't get anywhere near it. Vinmi's gone round the back and he's now going to hassle Dakaris again. He's going to kill some miners. Out comes a load of cav. Vinmi 27th kill there, but for the loss 42, massively in deficit kill death ratio. At the moment it's Hercule who is top killer in terms of kill death ratio, although it's not by way of numbers. But he's keeping a presence here and keeping Dakara honest. He can't get involved. He's going to murder that one unfortunate there, but as soon as they get anywhere near, there is stuff to repel them. But there is a large force that you don't want to be running straight into. There are loads of slingers, lots of javelineers, and a swordsman. So go in there and you will lose all your horses. Hercule's on the road again, and so is Dakaris here, heading back now, having just done a bit of raiding. What's happening on this crazy border over here? The walls are up. There are a few gaps in it. Weird Jokes is putting his fortress down. Everybody now heading for phase 3. Dr. Organs and Vinmi both going to phase 3. Dakara and Dakaris, the two that are not, but huge concentration here. So temple, walls and all sorts. Quite a construction being put together. Dr. Organ's still hunting. Any fighting going on? Yeah, they're probing at this area. This is Vinmi with... what has he got in there? Is it all... Yeah, it's light cavalry and desert raiders. Quite a lot of them. But at the moment, Dakara just seems to be increasing the size of this force progressively to maintain this territory. He's fought his way into the purple territory. Big construction projects going on here for Rezimath. So trying to solidify this area. Dr. Organs is going to have to come down and reinforce some of this with Strumfit. Otherwise, Weird Jokes and Rezimath are going to push together or in tandem or possibly alternating. Looks like Rezimath is off. What's he doing? He's got the hero. We have siege on the way. Battering rams are happening. Hasn't triggered any response from Weird Jokes yet, but this is quite a big setup. What are they trying to do? Are they trying to shoot this? Yeah, they are. They're trying to shoot the military colony down. They've halfway damaged it. We'll be taking fire both from the CC and from the fortress. So, but I think they're going to get the capture, are they? Have they got enough there? Not quite. They fire at it a bit more and they've destroyed it. I think that may have actually been Strumfit destroying it because he knew it was going to give way. But Are they going to try and do the same on the fortress? Dr. Organs has got to get involved. Here he comes. Weird Jokes has gone forth. And stuff happening on the other side as well. So Weird Jokes pushing forward here. Rezimath pushing forward here. Here comes Dr. Organs to solidify everything. But down here, Hercule is helping Vinmi fight off this incursion by Dakara with a little bit of support from Dakiris. So the two flanks are working in tandem on both sides. Probably Hercule needs to commit a little bit more, and he is doing so. And so they're all doing the right things. It's very, very capable teamwork. We are 15 minutes in. Everybody at phase 3, apart from Dakara. I think Dakara needs to phase up pretty soon, and he needs to get his numbers up. He is... I haven't said that. Vinmi's got the lowest population, but he is focusing on Cav. Dakaris has got 25 Cav. So it's quite a dangerous force. Rezimath is top killer at the moment on kill-death ratio. Who's got the most victims though? Most kills done by Dakara. So his attack there did have a bit of an impact, and it has put Vinmi under a bit of pressure. And it's settled down over this side. Hasn't settled down over here. It's like open warfare. Weird Jokes is retreating a little. He's been fought back, but he had a quick go. He damaged the CC but haven't destroyed it. The fortress is still standing proud. This is a siege workshop being put down there. I think they're probably going to deny that. And out comes Catapult. Where are the battering rams that we were promised? Looks like he went back on battering rams and has gone for catapults. There are the battering rams. They were hiding in there. So battering rams going forward. They've obviously been out once or twice before, because that one is halfway damaged. They are trying to take down this fortress. They're trying to support it with troops. Strumpfit is streaming forward this way. And Dr. Organs has come back out this way. We've had an expansion by Dakiris on the other side. I can see a big red blob over here. Just want to see if this fortress remains standing. I think they are going to save it. But the catapult is firing, and a lot of collateral damage. And a bit of support from Weird Jokes coming in here. Some very, very well-armed cavalry javelin here. So there they go. There goes the ram. The fortress is halfway damaged. Now Dr. Organs comes flooding over, and will start to try and pile into Rezimath here. But covered by a catapult and with support arriving. Is it too big a force? We're getting the usual slowdown. We're also seeing Fire Cav, of course. Who would that be? That's going to be Weird Jokes, isn't it? I suspect. Yeah. Let's have a look. Yeah. So, is it going to become a Fire Cav fest? But Hercule has sent some Cav over to try and smash up. Oh, and Vinmi has as well. So everybody has sent stuff over here to smash up Dr. Organs. In the meantime, we can see this big incursion from Dakiris. Have they overstretched themselves here, Team 2? Because Team 1 are now streaming down this side. We're not seeing too much from Dakara. He has got a lot of forces in reserve, but not seeing much from him at the moment. There's a little bit of his infantry over there, but the red troops of Dakiris are flooding forward into Vinmi's territory. That's going to be bad for them. Over here, Dr. Organs now moves to the bottom of the population list, so that did not go all that well for him. That fortress is still there somehow. It's almost down, and if they knock that over, there will be a big hole in Strumpfit's defences. It can't stay up much longer. It's down to, yep, there it goes. So I would say Team 2 have definitely got the drop on this flank, although, you know, and the Fire Cav obviously are a big factor. Is that going to be telling? Are we seeing the same Fire Cav being produced by Dakara? We are not. So it's like he's trying to do it without the most OP unit. We are seeing This is Hercule, who's done an expansion, got a fortress out here, and is trying to see off the red peril over here of Dakiris. He seems to be doing all right, to be honest. They haven't made a lot of headway. There are rams at work, but they aren't getting far. But over this side, it's a flank attack. On the side here, it's infantry from Dakara, so coming in on the right hand side. The big ass battle over here. There goes Rezimath again, now having a go at this other one, also supported, and there it goes. So the catapults and fire cav are making light work of Strumpfit's defensive structures. Strumpfit's had to drop back. Weird Jokes is now hassling him over here. Weird Jokes 145 kills, so I would say Rezimath and Weird Jokes probably have got this. Dr. Organs needs to get numbers back in again to start supporting this, otherwise they are going to cut through Strumpfit quite badly. Over here, Hercule is holding his own with Vinmi against Dakiris, and a little bit of Dakara. Over here, Dakara is making a nuisance of himself, but not necessarily making a huge amount of impact there. Although his kill-death ratio is up. Vinmi, I think, is in a little bit of trouble. Population 115 now falling. Strumpfit down to population of 106. So slight weakness for Team 2 over on the right-hand side, but massive strength as Weird Jokes and Rezimath push towards the CC. Are they bringing that catapult up? I think they're just trying to shoot their way through the CC again. There is catapult fire landing. There is fire cav firing, and the CC is over halfway destroyed. If they get a capture here, that will be massive. I think they're just going for destruction. No, they're going for a capture now, and it gets destroyed by Strumpfit, I think. And here comes Dr. Organs now to try and save the day, and I don't think that is enough troops. I think Dr. Organs could be on the end of a bit of a splattering here. They seem to be bypassing them and heading south. But are they going to... No, they're going in now. They're grouping. Where are they going? Yeah, they're going to engage over here. Battering rams from Rezimath coming in here. Over here, it looks like it's going very well for Team 2 at the moment. Hercule and Vinmi have repelled the advances, so to speak, of Dakaris and Dakara. So they've held this. They're not any further forward, but there are rams here. There is a position to build on, and Dakaris and Dakara under a bit of pressure. Vinmi needs numbers. Hercule is almost at pot max. But over here, it's going from bad to worse for Strumpfit. He's managed to keep his population up at over 100. He's got a military colony up at the back there, but has lost his farming infrastructure from effective use over here, so can't do any farming. May be running low on food, is indeed almost out of food, so his production's not going to be very good. In terms of arming themselves up, Weird Jokes, absolutely massively strong, but so is Dr. Organs over there. So the two of them are going to be significant. Rezimath down here, looking at trying to hurt this infrastructure. The ram is being chased a bit. That's about to get destroyed. And lots of death everywhere. Look at this. Dr. Organs has been pushed right the way back by Weird Jokes. Over this side, it's quite a concentration of cavalry. How many have we got there? There's shed loads, isn't there? Yeah, loads of cav by Dakiris there. So they're coming down, and this is going to be primarily fighting against Hercule, who is the strongest force over here. Vinmi rebuilding still, but been a little slow. Dr. Organs now population about to drop below 100, and has got a very big Weird Joke shaped problem on his borders over here. Rezimath is pushing forward. He's not going for captures. It's like he's going for murder and destruction. They are trying to, again, manually take down another CC and fortress. So they have pushed Strumfit right the way back. Strumfit has been able to rebuild a bit. Dr. Organs is in huge trouble. Population of 69 there. And Weird Jokes and the Fire Cav have pushed them all the way back. Now, Fire Cav have got to the stage where people are completely dissing them and refusing to let people play with them in games, but this was back sort of, I think this was January time. Fire Cav were probably at the height of their use. Weird Jokes was a big exponent of this, and I think, yeah, we are seeing a bit of a Fire Cav annihilation operation here. Don't know if Dr. Organs is going to be able to do anything. Dakaris has gone right the way down with this huge number of cav, but is being involved in a little dust up here with Hercule. Hercule has got Will to Fight, the only player who has got it. And this is giving Hercule a significant kill-death ratio advantage. It's 2-1. Dakaris is now in deficit for the kill-death ratio. I just don't think they are strong enough to do anything about this. Dr. Organ's down to a population of 24 and in danger of being wholly removed from this. Rezimath is slowly chipping away. He's captured all of these buildings here, or this particular group of buildings, and he's pressing on. So it's a slow death. Dakaris has got Will to Fight. That will probably match him up a little bit stronger now with the likes of Hercule. Vinmi not doing a huge amount at the moment, although he's got his population back up to 180, and he has gone in massively for infantry this time. Where are they all? Lots of mining, lots of building, lots of chopping wood, so not a lot of fighting from Vinmi at this point. It's all... what are they, chariots? Yeah, Babylonian scythe chariots. And lots of them, and they are now starting to make a difference. It's turned his kill-death ratio around a little, and it's Hercule now who is dropping a bit. They are getting picked off a little, but not for too long. Some unbelievable losses happening here. Dr. Organ's isolated, down to a population of 2. He is finished. Completely and utterly out of this game. So Dr. Organs has been Dr. Organs has been removed. They've removed their organs. Right. Weird Jokes now coming back. If they can just fully break Strumfit here, population hasn't got above 110 since losing all his bases and is now being done from both sides. 24 minutes in. This is a losing position for Team 1. It's pretty clear. For all the numbers that Dakaris has made, I don't think it's going to help. His kill-death ratio is back down. Takara, we've not really seen as a huge fighting force. I don't think he got the upgrade, so he is being slaughtered every which way. And Hercule is always going to be strong there with this lineup that he's got. The Romans fully armed up, fully upgraded, and yeah, there was that little shift when the chariots first came out, but they've now been reduced in number, and it's Rams, infantry, and lots of cav pushing both Dakara and Akira's back. And Rezimath is solidly occupied now in the middle of Strumfit's territory, and murdering Strumfit right, left and centre, down to population 46. We are going to see resignations any minute now. It's just a question of who goes first, isn't it? I would say Dr. Organs is done in this game. Strumfit's beaten. He's down to population 52. Bravely tried to fight on, but Team 2 have got this all day long. Yeah, all of them losing their population now. Dakaris made a really good fist of it. Did make a lot of units, but it's just too late in the game, and his team were in a bad position once he'd done it. They were already losing the left-hand flank. Hercule's been pretty solid throughout. Never looked in any bother, really. In fact, I don't think, other than quite a bit of hassle on Vinme from the combined side over here, I don't think Team 1 laid a glove on Team 2. The aggression over here early on, maybe Dr. Organs should have expanded and reinforced faster. Possibly might have stopped Rezimath's initial attack. But as soon as the Fire Cav got involved, that was the end. Strumfit has resigned. There he goes, first person to go. So that flank has been lost. And I think we could speed this along a bit. We know there's only about 10 seconds of this left. Are we going to get resignations, or is the game just going to stop? Let's see. Yeah, good performance by Team 2. Always looked quite solid. Good teamwork from both sides, but you'd have to say, I mean, maybe Takara just didn't want to go down the cliched route. There we go, that's the end of it. Didn't want to go down the cliched route of making endless amounts of fire cav, but that would have probably been the only thing that balanced out what Weird Jokes was doing. Let's have a look at the scores. Come on, 0 AD. You can do it. There we go. Right, 47,581 plays, 37,094. Top scorer is Weird Jokes. Top scorer on Team 2, Takaras. Not surprising, really. He was at the back there and then did launching probing attacks with chariots and got his score up quite a bit. Solid support from Rezimath. Good holding support from Hercule of Vinme. Difficult to pick. Difficult to pick a player of the game, isn't it? Let's have a look at the other stats while we're looking at this. Who were the most lethal in terms of killing? Clearly, clearly Team 2 were the more effective killing machine. Team 1 massively in deficit. They lost too many numbers there, didn't they? Who did all the killing? Hercule and Weird Jokes, definitely, but good contributions from everyone, although Vinme ended up almost at parity. Over the other side, other than Dakaris, who still ended up at deficit, everybody got a lot of kills in. So over 100 kills, 150 kills, you know, Dakar a little bit disappointed with in that one. But lots of death, we'll give it that. Kill death ratio, it's actually a tie between Hercule and Weird Jokes. So, yeah. I suppose it's got to be one of those two. I think I'm going to have to give it to Hercule. I don't know. I'm going to throw things out a little bit here. Weird Jokes, we know what they did. They had fire cav, and it's not a surprise. They were fully armed up to the teeth. Hercule got really armed up fast as well, and nobody could get past him. But I'm actually going to give it to Rezimath for having the gumption to do the fast expansion, to build a solid line, and for being the guy who instigated that first big push over here. He couldn't have won it without Weird Jokes, and I don't think he would have got as far without fire cav support. But credit to Rezimath for literally putting his foot down and deciding he was going to be the one to start the major attack on that side, and ultimately the fall of that flank, drawing Dr. Organs in. Dr. Organs perhaps should have moved up and expanded and reinforced, been ready for Rezimath's first attack a bit sooner. He played a game dropping back. Maybe it was agreed with Strumfit. You never know really what they're discussing between themselves in the chat. But yeah, Dr. Organs could possibly have shored up that flank before Weird Jokes got too many fire cav out. He didn't. When he saw what was happening, it was really already too late, and they just could not hold out after that initial assault. It pushed them back, and the momentum was then with Rezimath and Weird Jokes. I'm going to give it to Rezimath, like I said, not on his overall scores, not on the amount that he killed. It is not surprising that Weird Jokes was top killer because he did have the most OP unit in the game. But I'm going to give it to Rezimath for that kind of brave maverick sort of style of play, that I'm going to get myself forward and I am going to make something happen in the game. I am going to instigate the next phase of the game by putting a military colony right here in a very antagonistic position, making siege and initiating that whole attack on that side that led to the collapse of that flank for Team 1. So, Resamath, my player of the game. Everybody would disagree with me. But for those reasons, that's what I'm going for. Congratulations to Hercule for submitting that game. Sorry it took me so long to get to it. Everybody's ratings by now will be completely different, so don't treat these as contemporary. Not sure about Vinmi's 2036 rating, but Vinmi was on the winning side here and didn't lose any territory, really, but was ably supported by Hercule. So massive thanks to Hercule for submitting that game. I enjoyed that one. It was short, sweet, and there was a lot of drama in it, a lot of action, but we could see clearly that Team 2 from, I would say, round about the 20-minute mark maybe, that Team 2 had carved out the advantage for them. Should Takara have made Firecav? I'm not going to blame him for not doing it. I think anybody can win with Firecav, but except me, I'm useless at Firecav. Credit to him for trying to do it without Firecav, but no such qualms for weird jokes. He steamrolled everybody with the Firecav, so we still await how and when, essentially, Firecav will be nerfed in Alpha 26, but I am absolutely certain they will be. They will not be that overpowering force that they are currently. Something else will be, and then everybody will use that unit. It's like slingers from Britons in Alpha 23 and archers in Alpha 25. It's Firecav. You can fight against them. There are ways to counter them, but if you get too many come up against you at the wrong time and you're not ready for it, you are dead. And Firecav also made the difference in this game. Congratulations to Team 2. If you're still waiting for me to broadcast your game, I've got lots of games, but I am a bit of a mess with my replays. I'm pulling them out from all over the place and finding ones that I've missed. Do feel free to email me and give me a nudge and say, I emailed you on such and such a day with a game, you haven't broadcast it yet, what are you doing? And I will probably get back to you and say, sorry, it's this point in the queue. But I had to pull this one out of my email archive because I knew I had another game from Hercule I was supposed to broadcast, and this was it. Hope you enjoyed it. That's all we have time for. Leave your comments below. Let me know if I called it right. Let me know how it should have gone. Could Team 1 have actually won? What would it have taken? Where did it go wrong for them in this match? Who do you think was the player of the game? And why? And tell me everything you think I got wrong, like you normally do. That's how it works. It's all constructive criticism. I absolutely value everybody's opinion, even if it completely disagrees with mine. I can only call it as I see it, and when you're talking at the same time, you miss a lot. And there are far better, more knowledgeable players than me who often wade in with some really invaluable insights, and I look forward to I look forward to reading them all, even if they sometimes tell me I've got it completely wrong, because normally I have. But hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care and bye for now. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video and want to support the channel, please do drop a like on the video, subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload new content. Remember, you can now download the replay files for the 0AD matches that I cover if you want to view them yourself within the game via the 0AD Newbie Rush replay archive. Links to that and a whole bunch of other great 0AD related stuff are available in the video description, including how to submit your own game replays for inclusion in a future episode. Bye for now, and I'll see you in the next video.